Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Weston. We stayed overnight at the Up Marina and Touring Park, which is just sort of off the beach behind me there, maybe a sort of 10-minute walk down to the beach. And we are now heading towards Weston. It's, as you can probably tell, a bit breezy, but it's actually relatively warm considering it's early February. And there looks to be quite a lot of low cloud over Weston itself, but that is not going to spoil the fun. So yeah, tide's in at the moment. I think high tide is like 11:30 or something like that, and there are dogs galore. Before hitting the beach, we actually called off at the Boathouse Cafe, which is just outside the campsite gates. We were saving ourselves for a big lunch, so we only had a coffee. But those were really good, and the menu also looked pretty tempting. Lots of vegetarian and vegan options too. There's further temptation on the beach itself, with this takeaway pizza wagon. Managing to drag ourselves past it, it was still fairly early in the morning at this point, I have to say. We headed off on the beach towards Weston. We had hoped to take a walk onto the pier, but unfortunately we were turned away as dogs weren't allowed. Well, if there's no dogs, it's like it's dead to us, isn't it? So, just making our way back towards the motorhome. That's actually been a really good morning out. Just outside the campsite there is a cafe, the Boathouse, which we called into just for a hot drink, which was really good. The menu looks really good, the food menu, so we might pop back there tomorrow. Not sure what our plans are yet. Then we walked into Weston, which is about just over 2 miles probably from the campsite to the pier, which is probably about as far as these dogs can comfortably go. So we used that as an excuse to then, sorry, Sandy's just looking very interested in another dog, but she's behaved herself, I'm pleased to say. So we used that as an excuse to call in at the Brunello Lounge, and we spent a couple of hours there having another drink and then some lunch, which was really good. Always like the lounges because they're very dog friendly, and also you can order from your table, which is handy because it's much easier to sort of have these strapped to the chairs so they can't go anywhere and not have to go up to the bar and all that jazz, although you can if you want to order. And the staff are always really good and the food's always good, so that was nice and chilled out. We did see if we could get onto the pier, but unfortunately dogs aren't allowed. You do have to pay £1 to get on there, so those two factors meant we didn't bother. So yeah, we're just walking back now. It's stopped a blown drizzle for the moment. It feels a bit bracing, but yeah, it's been a really good morning. What we're just walking through at the moment is actually a car park where you can park. At the moment I think it's £2.50 for 4 hours and £4 all day, something like that. It's a bit more expensive in summer, but it's quite cool being able to park on the beach. We've done it a few times, but obviously with the campsite being just along here, no need to do it this time. But yeah, I think the plan this afternoon, get back to the motorhome, warm up and chill out. Well, good morning from a very windy uphill beacon. As you can see, the campsite is just down there, and I think we'll leave it there because, as you can see, Sandy's struggling a bit. Yeah, don't like it up here, too windy. The beacon is a fairly short and straightforward walk from the campsite itself. It is uphill, but nothing that feels too onerous. It's definitely worth coming up here to admire the views. Even on a day like today, it was still pretty impressive from up there. And you can also have a little look round the old church of St Nicholas.
It's when you get a clink of a lock.
Yeah, that wouldn't be so much fun. Good girl. Oh yeah, there's a sign that says you would see Glastonbury. Oh. Sandy, don't struggle, it's okay. Thanks for coming with us on our short but enjoyable trip to Weston. If you've enjoyed the video, please do like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.